All right, let's in fact now go back to the big developing story that has come from India, where Rahul Gandhi, one of the foremost leaders of the opposition, has been disqualified after he was convicted in a defamation case that dates back to 2019. And to give us more insights into this, we're being joined by Mr. P.D. Thankappan Acharya, who's a constitutional expert and also the former Secretary General of the 14th Lok Sabha and the 15th Lok Sabha. Mr. Acharya, thank you very much indeed for taking time out and speaking to us here in WION. The question that I want to ask you is this. Now, this is a case that dates back to 2019, and at this moment, the court has convicted Rahul Gandhi for the remarks that he had made about this surname Modi, where he had said that anyone with the surname Modi, such as Lalit Modi and Nirav Modi, etc., was turning out to be a thief. And the court has now ruled that this is a clear case of defamation. Your first thoughts on this, sir?
Well, I'm not going to comment on the court's judgment because that is for the court to decide, the appellate court to decide whether the CJM's decision was right or wrong. But I can discuss the fallout of this in terms of disqualification and so on.
All right. Tell us what the procedure is, because the conviction happened yesterday and now it's being said that he stands disqualified as soon as he was convicted. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, under Article 103 of the Constitution, it is the duty of the President to declare that a sitting member has become subject to disqualification. Mm-hmm. And this point was decided in 2009 by the Supreme Court,
right,
in Consumer Education Research Society versus Union of India. Mm-hmm. And in that judgment, the Supreme Court had very clearly said that so far as the question of disqualification is concerned,
right,
it would be decided by the President. And
right,
only after that, the other proceedings, the other legal steps will follow, like declaration of the seat, declaring that the seat is vacant and so on. And the Election Commission will take necessary steps to conduct by-election and so on. But the precondition is that the President has to declare it, because under Section 8(3) of the Representation of People Act, the disqualification follows the conviction and sentence right, for 2 years or more.
Right.
But that section does not say that as soon as the sentence is announced, the disqualification will automatically happen. It doesn't say that.
Right.
It says the member shall be disqualified. Who will disqualify him? Mm-hmm. Member shall be disqualified.
Correct.
That sentence has been put in passive voice. That means somebody has to disqualify him.
Right. So the question is this, sir. Mr. Acharya, so the question is this, you're raising an important point. Now, who has to disqualify him? Now, the procedure of Rahul Gandhi's disqualification, is this sound legally speaking in terms of the Constitution?
Yes. That is what I was saying, because that section does not say that the person shall stand disqualified. In that case, you can say that there is an automatic disqualification. That doesn't say that. The section says he shall be disqualified. Then you read it with Article 103, then the whole scheme becomes clear, that it is the President who has to decide that a person has become disqualified.
Right.
After that, certainly the seat can be declared vacant and so on.
All right, very interesting. Now,
that is the procedure. That is the procedure which should have been followed.
All right, so that's a procedure which seems not to have been followed. My quick question to you, Mr. Acharya, is this, because we are short of time. So what recourse does Rahul Gandhi now have?
Well, there are two things. One is the case will be appealed against, and then the appellate court will take a decision. But here the fallout of the case is the disqualification and consequent loss of seat in the House. Now that needs to be addressed seriously.
Right.
Because here, if the notification, I was just going through the notification. The notification issued by the Lok Sabha Secretariat says that Mr. Rahul Gandhi stands disqualified in terms of Article 102,
Right.
read with Section 8.3. Now, what I'm saying is that this particular declaration needs to be done by the President of India,
All right. Very
not
interesting.
not by the Secretariat.
Absolutely, indeed. I
Because
think
it is
that is a key crux of the matter here, Mr. Ashari. Thank you very much indeed, sir, for joining us and getting those insights. Because this is a case that is now going to be talked about a lot. The legalities and the various aspects of it is, of course, something that will be discussed. But thank you very much indeed, Mr. Ashari, for speaking to us and telling us about the nitty-gritties, the legal nitty-gritties of this case. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.